Welcome to the monthly Medicine Buddha practice session with Venerable Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering and the Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying team. My name is Annie J.
And I'm Andrea Sherman.
So, along with the guidance and leadership of Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering, the Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying team is pleased to be offering these monthly Medicine Buddha sessions. Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying is an initiative with an approach to caring, living, and dying based on lived experience combined with dedicated Buddhist practice. It's part of the Sami Institute vision, as well as a program of Sami Hermitage, New York. Together we embark on a journey of caring. A bond is established which shared is unfold. Please visit our website for many resources to support your caregiving and you as a caregiver. If you have any inquiries, you can contact the Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying team via this email. Sami Hermitage Bali is a retreat center located in Munduk, Indonesia. They're part of a community of students of Kagyam Pacha Rinpoche spread across various cities in Indonesia. They initially invited Kagyam Pacha Rinpoche in 2012, and since then they've been growing and evolving. There is now a Sami Hermitage Bali, as well as a center in Jakarta. Their community consists of more than 20 members, and every year they host retreats for Nandro, concise daily practice, a 35-day Ningpo retreat, and a Wangju retreat for students worldwide at their retreat center. Their aspiration is to participate in the Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying programs so that in the future more people can benefit from these sessions. Sami Indonesia, the Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying team welcomes you warmly. If you would benefit from Vietnamese, Indonesian, or Spanish translation, please go to the appropriate translation page now listed in the chat. A warm welcome to all our Sanghas worldwide joining us today. So as mentioned before, if you have inquiries, you can contact us via this email or via this QR code.
And we'll go to the names now.
Andrea Sherman from our Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying team will read the names in English. Hung Ing, a member of the Vietnamese Sangha, and our Vietnamese interpreter will read the Vietnamese names, and Sangha Medgave from the Chilean Sangha will read the Spanish names offered for healing. And today we have Elvi Guo, who will read the Indonesian names as well, for all those who wish to receive healing prayers.
Mary Rokabadaze, Rick Edwards, Justin Isaacs, Jake Loader, Lloyd Gordon, Lopan Barbara Stamier, Samantha Franklin, Leconte Trudeau, Natalia Shagdamova, Luciana Shagdamova, Ruben Rinaldi, Volodymyr Mosienko, Diane Sukumate, Stephen Ong Leighton, Gongwaho, Widyarte Chandra, Ada Rastam, Ong Kom Sim, Sandy Vitale, Jules Evester, Valentin Coriode, Reverend Chokney Richard Allen, Mikael, Jean White, Luke White, Mark Selden, Monica Annis, Amala, Jaskirian Hare, Sumababi Patel, Bhavna Patel, Ramnish Desai, Samir Patel, Chakramuni Bhattacharya, Roshani Bhattacharya, Rujan Bhattacharya, Scott Shocker, Danielle Rodner, Tito, Jordi, Curti, Jennifer Catherine Hested, Dr. Arlene Hope, Elizabeth Louise Haberfield, Christopher Paul Gibbings, Jose Zanardini, Vigulio Bassi, Gigi Armelini, Christina Jew, James Evans, Vicky McKay, Rose Horsting, Jeb Curry, Nancy Granda.
Yuli Wang, Dani Gigaya, Rikawati Wijaja, Rudi Wijaja, Ling Ling, Sumanto Wijaja, Linda, Gansen Long, Sri Hoyuni, Sunarko, Chio Teng Cheong, Lili, Kasem, Laniwati, Sumarni Mgyo, Nyoto Linawati, Jitro Junawar, Maria Hanafi, Rati Kumalasari, Stephen, Eli, Hari Winoto, Lastri, Resti Teng, Herianto Lim, Jasni Din, Li Buntong, Purwono Wijaja, Li Xiolian, Tejo Ulum, Kitjan, Chundra Gunawan, Oi Lai Chun, Tae Yong Hwa, Lim Lak Nyo, Yo Ing, Rupik, Suwati, Jitro Sujamin, Jitro Junaidi, Tio Siu Lee, Tio Singgi Chandra, Urip Raharjo, Lim Tuan Nyang, Tio Kai Cheong, Lim Siok Ki, Nyok Kim Hee, Jitro Ningsi, Po Sang Ti, Oyanti, Lim Tho Ho, Lee Sun Yong.
Cham Ban Moi, Chen Chi Yin, Chan Chi Wing, Lai Lon Choi, Lai Lan Ho, Lai Chi Yong, Latte Li Wai Fan, Tam Lai Yin Kerry, Tam Kok Wai, Sang Chup Yeshe, Yap Sun Chat, Ho Li Li, Li Nan, Sim Yu Lin, Ao Chin Thai, An Kinh Setia, Zhang Honggen, Supani Amoranta Anan, Totsafon Amoratana Anan, Cheong Che Wa, Wee Mi Chu, Wen Kip, Choi Tuk Kam, Se Kin, Cho Thu Chu, Cheong So Yin, Wen Sang, Sia Tik, Phong Sim, Choi Chong Mun, Ha Kwai Yong, Cho Awa, Brian Chong Ka Heng, Yong Ong Fo, Ho Seng Mun, Chong King Leng, Kevin Tatem, Oliver Chen, Phạm Ngọc Dung, Phạm Văn Mỹ, Phạm Ngọc Luận, Trương Văn Lân, Nguyễn Thị Thiện, Nguyễn Thị Mùa, Nguyễn Thanh Tuyết, Nguyễn Văn Ngân, Nguyễn Thị Hồng, Đỗ Cảnh Toàn, Trịnh Thị Thu Trang, Nguyễn Thu Thủy, Nguyễn Quang Trung, Trịnh Văn Hoành, Trịnh Văn Huyên, Nguyễn Thị Hoa, Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, Bùi Thu Hiền, Nguyễn Quốc Trương, Trịnh Văn Tuyên, Trịnh Văn Huỳnh, Lâm Thị Thu Trang, Phạm Xuân Khu, Mai Thị Ngọc Ánh, Bùi Văn Thạch, Bùi Anh Minh, Nguyễn Thị Nương, Nguyễn Thị Tám, Mai Tòng Quế, Mai Hoàng Dương Lịch, Mai Thục Uyển, Nguyễn Thị Phương Khanh, Lưu Quang Chi, Trịnh Thị Thắm, Trịnh Thị Cẩm Thúy, Ngô Thị Hoài Nam, Lê Thị Phụng, Nguyễn Xuân Hùng, Ngô Hoài Giang, Đặng Nhật Minh, Nguyễn Duy Tân, Nguyễn Thị Nhớn, Nguyễn Văn Sửa, Nguyễn Thị Lựu, Nguyễn Tuấn Minh, Hà Thị Kim Liên, Lương Kim Mỹ Tiên, Phạm Thị Sàng, Nguyễn Thị Ân, Bác Hòe, Nguyễn Minh Quang, Vũ Thị Oanh, Trần Thị Hợp, Nguyễn Văn Dây, Phạm Thị Loan, Nguyễn Hữu Thọ, Nguyễn Thị Hồng Lam, Lê Đức Thọ, Nguyễn Thị Bườm, Lê Thị Thùy An, Nguyễn Mông, Nguyễn Mạnh Cường, Trần Thị Gắng, Nguyễn Thị Lan Hương, Nguyễn Thị Bích Hà, Bình Thị Ngải, Bình Thị Cải, Trần Hữu Doanh, Nguyễn Thị Yến Phương, Nguyễn Thị Tân, Vũ Nguyên Anh Thi, Trần Quốc Khan, Nguyễn Hoàng Khang, Nguyễn Thị Minh Thảo, Nguyễn Thị Ý Nhi, Lê Nam Thành, Trần Ân Huy, Phạm Trần Bảo Trang, Hồ Ngọc Duy Minh, Đỗ Trọng Thành, Nguyễn Bình Tự, Viết Thị Mai, Nguyễn Bình Trước, Nguyễn Bình Lược, Nguyễn Bình Hòa, Nguyễn Bình Văn Thảo, Bình Thị Thuận, Bình Thị Song, Bình Thị Huệ, Hoàng Công Hiếu, Võ Thị Liệu, Nguyễn Thị Tư,
Alonso Sánchez Sánchez, Óscar Rafael, María Mercedes Reyes López, Jesús Martínez Cesati, Jorge Daniel Novelo Otañez, Jorge Martín Novelo Heredia, Hugo y Héctor Eduardo Zaragoza Aguilar, Leonel Altair Cárdenas López, María Eugenia de Alba Muniz, Rosario Arrecha Valeta Granel, Norma de la Torre Paredo, Alma Cecilia Ramírez Huerta, Isabel del Río Galo, Vicente Figueroa Cacho y su cuñado León, María Luisa Jiménez Martínez, Gabriel Duarte Bañuelos, aquellos que viven con discapacidades, Luis Ángel Mota Albo, Iker Glés Escamilla, David Aarón Ramírez Reynosa, Ian David Monroy Macías, Ángel Alberto Hurtado Martínez, Maximiliano el gemelo de Cristian, la mamá de Paulette, Rosa Elvira Díaz Suárez, María Edelmira Suárez Hernández, Carlos Alberto Rincón Díaz, Gina Jimena Rincón Díaz, Marcia Male, Gonzalo Moratorio, Marco Gajardo, Gladys Mendía, Erika Totten, Joe Totten, Bárbara Mendía, Gladys Gutiérrez, Germán Mendía, Ana María Hurtado, Belén Ojeda, Sobeida Mendía, Soraya Mendía, Johnny Gablowski, Vera Alice Maquiolque, Lidia Pereira Miranda Prado, Germán Urra Urra, Emilia Bastías, Germán Urra Bastías, Marcia González Coelho, Marilia González Coelho, Joaquín Fagundes, Cayo Papini, Monique Martins, Eliane Martins, Pedro Batista, Pamela Cadima Coelho, Cleusa Moreno, Leonor, Gracie Perdigan, Di Martins, Roberto Urias, Jacqueline Moreira, Gata Luz, Gato Lenin, Gato Chico, Gata Serena, Rosa Elvira Díaz Suárez, Carlos Alberto Rincón Díaz, María Edelmira Suárez Hernández, María Nelly Díaz Suárez, Brandon Camilo Castañeda Díaz, Amadeo Díaz Fajardo, Paula Ginés Díaz Suárez, Samuel David Ruiz Díaz, María Isabela Ruiz Díaz, Lady Estefanía Castelblanco Díaz, Francisco Castelblanco Camargo, María del Pilar Castelblanco Camargo, Carlos Andrés Castillo Cuevas, Luis Fernando Castañeda Parra, José Manuel Sánchez, Jesús Martín Plaza, Rebeca Badenes Pérez, Javi Liñana Badenes, Rafaela López Roselo, Maya Tashi Lamo, Francesca de Pablo, Roser Ruth, Dolores Ruth, añadir Alan de Pablo, Marcela Briceño, Davis Patterson, Leila Franciscelli, Brad McCartney, Verónica Maine, Keiko Oshida, Yasmín Thomas, Sofía Caselli, Vicente Pael, Antonio Pael, Reinaldo Troncoso, Patricia Lupicini, Paulina Moraga, Sonia Trichet, Marcia Pupan, Ingrid Unach, Carmen Triviños, Helen Catherine Reynolds Owen, Emilio Ressler, Claudia Mansur, Silvia Weiner, Conrado Rabanal, Pedro Enrique Álvarez Núñez, María Eliana González Valderrama, Mónica Francisca Silva Silva, Ricardo Ignacio Moreno Irondo, Gladys Eger, Alejandro Márquez, Amparo Claro Izquierdo, Olivia Miranda Vélez, Orlando Ramírez Castro, Doris Ramírez Castro, Rocío Aristizábal, Rosa Romero Rubilar, Santiago Saá, Lidia Silva Delgado, Juanita Painemal, Juliet Álvarez González, Argelia González, Eduardo Fuentes Quesada, Carla Córdoba, Lucía Fritz, Elia Santana, Jimena Mart, Vladimir Ugarte Aranda, Alejandro Romero Salas, María Nahuelcura Ancamil, Simón Miranda Bravo, Verónica Morales Ibáñez, Germán Strau Sánchez, Chichi María Iris Reyes, Eduardo Atala Garfe Jarufe, Jim Owen, Jorge Mietke, Gonzalo Gómez, Rosita Abarca, Brian Abdala, Gabriel Christensen, Marian Miller, Carolina Pérez, María Lucía González Coelho, Galo Flor de Lis Gómez, Mariano Flor de Lis.
You're muted, Andrea.
Andrea's muted. Can you unmute her? Now let us welcome Venerable Lama Tulku Migmar. We are so grateful for his support
in leading this initiative and practice sessions. As a heart teacher to so many of us, we are so blessed that he is able to make the time to lead us today. Venerable Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering is a master of the Chokling New Treasures lineage of the Nyingma tradition of Tibetan Buddhism. As a master who has supported many at the end of life, illness, and aging, he has expressed a deep commitment to being a support to the most vulnerable. We are so honored that he is here to lead us today. Venerable Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering, please lead us in the Medicine Buddha practice.
Annie J?
Can't see.
Text. Cannot see. Hello.
Hi, Tukula. You cannot see the text on the screen. I can put the text in WhatsApp for you. Can you read it from there?
Oh, yes, yes. I'm so sorry. Yes, can you send me? I didn't prepare the text.
No problem. Mhm.
Oh, how come this text is sorry.
No problem. There we go. In WhatsApp now.
Origin Jan San Bema Gazar Dombo La Yabzen Choji Mundra Bema Jone Shesundra Gordo Gandra Mambe Guru Jeje Chesun Dandru Jinje Labjiri Shikso So Guru Bema Sinde Gulzan Durzim Garab Shiris Bema Jeba Nisho Nga Susuru Nubnya Tirdun Jazaz Kadir Lama Namla Sovande Om Min Chuji Yenye Putrane Dusum Sanje Kunje Ngobo Razim chugu ngusum tunze ba zawe lami shabla sovande. Rangi nyinge vasirinje lama java sedan chimba dunje namga benzara zamanza. Namo Nananganya Semje Malugun Jamje Jonjara Nam Lanja Tsunje Mendan Jumbe Janju Semje Menje la mengo bandro marenje namo danda kanya zemje malugun yamje jonjura nam lanja je menan jumbe janju zemje Menje la mengo bandro parenje. English.
Oh, previous slide, Michael. Namo, I and all beings, infinite as space, take refuge in the supreme sources of refuge. Rousing bodhicitta in aspiration and application, I will accomplish the level of the Guru of Healers. To all the Buddhas, the lions of the human race, in all directions of the universe, through past and present and future, to every single one of you, I bow in homage. Devotion fills my body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer, aspiring to good actions, all the victorious ones appear right here, vivid before my mind. and I multiply my body in numbers equal to the atoms in the universe, each one bowing in prostration to all the Buddhas. In every atom reside as many Buddhas as there are atoms, and around them all their bodhisattva heirs. And so I imagine them filling completely the entire space of reality, saluting them with an endless ocean of praise, an ocean of sounds of different melodies. I sing of the Buddha's noble qualities and praise all those who have gone to perfect bliss. To every Buddha I make offerings of the loveliest flowers, of beautiful garlands, of music and perfumed ointments, and the best of parasols, the brightest of lamps, the finest incense. To every Buddha I make offerings, exquisite garments, and the most fragrant scents, powdered incense heaped as high as Mount Meru, and all arranged in perfect symmetry. Then the vast and unsurpassable offerings, inspired by my devotion to all the Buddhas, and moved by the power of my faith and good actions, I prostrate and offer to you all victorious ones. Whatever negative acts I have committed while driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and mind, before you I confess and purify each and every one. With a heart full of delight, I rejoice at all the merits of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, those in training, Arhats beyond training, and every living being throughout the entire universe. You who are like beacons shining through the worlds, who have passed through the stages of enlightenment to attain Buddhahood, freedom from all attachment, I exhort you, all of you protectors. Turn the unsurpassable wheel of Dharma. Joining my palms together, I pray to you who intend to pass into nirvana. I pray to you who intend to pass into nirvana, remain for as many eons as there are atoms in this world, and bring welfare and happiness to all beings. What little virtue I have gathered through my homage, through offering, confession, and rejoicing, through exhortation and prayer, I dedicate it all to the enlightenment of all beings.
Ram Yam Kama Ma Jana Nam Jedom Baranjuru Tom Bengan Le Nan Zengwen Chembe Jai Jai Jemburu San Gwen San Chunde Chemburu Enjuru Bendara Sabarana Gam Om Sambhava Yuta Sarva Dharma Sambhava Jindan Tombe Ngande Azom Benden Guru Jemen Jelamane Ten Salaimen John de Zelon Zenan Jevo Nyen Sho Sang Pembereson Chen La Ze Jenevo Gora La Meresan Dongara Nam Doinje Bembendewe Re Ye Ngan Dren Gora Le Vezeren Tenyen chen de la ran chun zhong en ye. Yun chen do zon ne guen sa la wa ren gyur ma a ung ben zang. Ben ma samba ba be ka ze ran do samo ga de so ha ma a ung ben za guru ben ma samba be ga ze ran do samo ga de so ha ma. Benza guru pema sambhavam benga taranta samungata sovama 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 benza guru pema sambhavam benga taranta Mao Mizanguru Masamba Gadaranda Samoga de Soa, Mao Mizanguru Masamba Gadaranda Samoga de Soa, Mao Mizanguru Masamba Gadaranda Samoga de Soa, 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 Mizanguru Masamba Begajaranta Samagata Sama 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 Mizanguru Masamba Bengajaranta Samagata Sama Mizanguru Masamba Begajaranta 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 Samagata Sama Ma Shunyan Dai Dhyana Benzara Sabhavaya Mako Ham.
The front mandala is empty and free of concepts. From emptiness emanates the celestial palace, wisdom, self-appearance beyond all measure. At its center, atop a four-petaled, multicolored lotus. Upon a jewel throne, lotus and moon, held aloft by fabulous birds. From awe appears Amoga Siddhi, guru of healers. Radiant dark blue in color, his right hand in the earth-touching mudra holds the supreme cure, and his left in the mudra of equipoise, an offering bowl of amrita. Shining with the splendor of the excellent marks and signs, he wears the Nirmanakaya attire, the three Dharma robes, and is seated in Vajra posture. On the surrounding four petals, on the antlers of the lotuses, are the four classes of rishis, all holding the supreme cure. The four healing goddesses guard the four gates, and an immeasurable host of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas gather around like a sesame pod burst open. Light rays from the three seed syllables that mark their three centers invite the throng of wisdom deities to become indivisible from them.
Om Ngo Chen Kun Chen Dan Ra Ve Shen Chen Dan Shun Pe Tse Ma Me Men Jang Ran Xin Yen Don Je Son Je Ngo Ro Shen Pa Ne Shen Je Ngo La Tso She So Solo Mo Sarvanda Da Gada Ye Haya He Za Hong Ba Mo Hon Be Ma Ka Ma Lai San Tam Da She Lo Le Men Do Charan Be She Chemen dun sen jun je wang gurwe. Su su rin je nam bo wen jen juro mo sarvan tata gata. Kaya waka sita chana mena bendara benda nam karo me.
Incomparable Guru, precious Buddha, your very nature is blessed as the wisdom form, speech, and heart of all the Sagatas and their heirs, past, present, and future. O gracious one, I bow down at your feet. You dispel cause and result, the three poisons and all sickness. Merely hearing your name saves us from the terrors of the three lower realms. Accomplisher of 12 great aspirations, Blessed One, Guru of healers, to you I pay homage. To the Sagatas and your heirs, your disciples and aides, to all those worthy of homage, numerous as the atoms of all worlds, in 10 directions. I and all beings infinite as space, bow in homage with respectful body, speech, and mind.
Om Chen Ben Cha Ya Chen Bo Ne Sem Je Ye Shen Zhen To Le Nye Ren Chen De Ye Za Men Jan De Wa Chen Bo Yen Do She Om Sarvan Tatang Sapari Varamindale Be Arakam Padam Pushpendu Be Alok Gindin Viti Shabda Pinza Gamanguna Jatinza So Tujengan Lanyon Be Jom Den Den Zenzan Dun Bengen Rudung Alazel Tosmoine zele sanje menje naim bendro yaye vela cha salatu.
Light rays stream forth from the seed syllable in my heart center, invoking the wisdom hearts of the deities before me. Light rays radiate from their hearts, dispelling the three poisons and ills that torment all beings. Gathering back, they dissolve into my heart and pacify the sickness, harmful forces, misdeeds, and obscurations of my own three gates.
Nayanda om ben kanze maha ben kanze randa samonga de so Deyanda om ben kanze maha ben kanze randa samonga de so 대연다원 뱅간제 뱅간제 란자사몬간데소 대연다원 뱅간제 뱅간제 란자사몬간데소 대연다원 뱅간제 뱅간제 란자사몬간데소 대연다원 뱅간제 란자사몬간데소 다원 뱅간제 뱅간제란다 사모간데소 대야다원 뱅간제 뱅간제란다 사모간데소 대야다원 뱅간제 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대야다원 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대야다원 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대야다원 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 다원 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대야다원 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대야다원 뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대다 뱅간제 마음뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대다 뱅간제 마음뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대다 뱅간제 마음뱅간제란다 사몽가데소 대다 뱅간제 마음베가드란데 사몽가드소 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드란데 사몽가드소 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드란데 사몽가드소 다다베가드 마음베가드란데 사몽가드소 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드란데 란자 사몽가드소 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드란데 사몽가드소 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드란데 사몽가드소 베가즈 마음베가즈 란자 사몽가드소 베가즈 마음베가즈 란자 마음베가즈 란자 사몽가드소 사몽가드소 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드소 다다베가드 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드 다다베가드베가드 마음베가드
Benza Sattva Samaya Manipalaya Benza Sattva Hum, hum, hum. The apparent mandala of deities dissolves into the state of luminosity. Hey, Pei, Pei. Once more, I and all appearances are the nature of primordial wisdom, endowed with all aspects of the wisdom form, speech, and heart of Udayana's Guru of Healers. Om Ahung Benza Kava Zirakta Hong.
Thank you. Venerable Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering, on behalf of the Sangha, would you please answer 2 questions that have been submitted by our wonderful new Indonesian Sangha here with us today for the very first time? Greetings and welcome to them. We're so happy that you have joined us. And their 2 questions are, the first one is, what should we do in order to make our life noble? How do we have a noble life, and how do we explain this noble life to our community?
First of all, thank you for question and welcome Indonesia Sanghas to our this noble caring, noble living, noble dying. This is I think this question is definitely for not only one person who asked. I think it's right now in the world. I think we have to live how to live nobly. But we want to live happily, or we want to live nobly, or we want to live peacefully, or we want to live unity. I think many. We not only one noble only. We want to live many ways. But the only thing is we don't know how to achieve that and how to practice that and how to integrate with that. I think that is the only way missing. But we have wished so many. We want to live so many ways to live. I think the main and the Buddha's teachings always says we all doesn't want suffering, and all sentient beings wish or wants happiness, and that is actually is based on a noble. You can say it's happiness is come from if you know how to live with nobly, then yeah, definitely you can be achieve happiness. Now the noble words in the Tibetan sometimes we call sangbo, or sometimes I think peace. We use the sangbo, means based on sangbo is in the word you can say in English like compassion and loving kindness. I think based on these 2, definitely you can live noble. You can achieve. I wouldn't say is live with the noble, but you have to achieve the noble first, and you must know what is mean of noble. And now the title of here, noble living, noble caring, noble dying means noble means based on compassion, based on loving kindness. If you have these 2, then definitely you are integrating with the noble, and you can be live with the noble. You can be care with the noble. You can be at the end. Everybody has to go. That means dying with the noble. This noble is you need in the from we born until we die. This, if you know how to live, then yes, dying with the noble, of course, and the next life, if you believe, the next life become a noble again. You born somewhere, and noble means, I think, you can say either happiness or you can put either uh, peace or either compassion. You born with, if you have really definitely with the compassion, unconditioned compassion I'm talking about, but many people maybe you don't think that compassion is the many level of compassion. What I'm talking about, the noble also, I think many way noble has so many noble, conditional noble or unconditional noble. You have to understand many way to understand. It doesn't mean noble means it's just how to say nice, being nice. Being nice also you have to understand without any agenda, without any hope, without any expectation. Yeah, those are, I think, based on the Buddhist compassion, Buddhist noble action. If you don't have all this, if you noble with expectation, noble with agenda, then I think this noble is, I wouldn't say is a Buddhist noble. This novel is can be have anyone, even who doesn't understand the Buddhist or who don't have, they may have in a mundane worldly thinking. But for specifically here right now, what they ask, my answer is, if you want to understand the Buddhist novel, then yes, without any expectation, without an agenda, you being noble to whom? Yeah, noble to close ones, or you want to do more further than stranger ones. You want to help noble, being noble, more deeper than all the enemies as well. You have to include. Beginning is tough, being noble with including with the enemies, but start from the close ones. Then slowly stranger ones. Then slowly include the enemies. Then become you can achieve real the Buddhist, the noble, which is unconditioned, noble. I think what being then you have those, I think, unconditional noble. Then if you live with that 1 second, 1 minute, an hours or day or 2 days, weeks or months, yeah, that much you become a more happier in the any circumstance come from external, you won't be affect to your this noble. You won't shake this noble. That means again, if you have that, then this is the unconditioned happiness you will achieve through the unconditioned noble. If then if you have unconditioned kind of noble, and yeah, 1 minute, 2 minutes, it doesn't last long. Change by the condition, then your happiness, your peace, or your noble is like a how to say is a limited or very short. It will vanish or it will transform again into the normal conceptual level. And then yeah, you can be you can be angry, you can be attached, and you can be after that all this result become a unhappiness. Then we Buddhists used to call suffering. And therefore, for me, I think the noble is living with noble. You can be put in two way: conditioned level of noble and unconditioned way of noble. Being to yourself or being to others, and then stranger or enemy, until you not include enemy. You have to be practice the noble conditioned ones. Okay, I think this is my short answer.
Yes. Thank you, Tukala, so much. We'll save the second question that they had for next time. So thank you all so much here now. And we'll move on to our next slide here.
Tukala wanted to share something.
No, it's okay. The next one, next time.
Next
Today.
time. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Through this virtue, having swiftly accomplished the Guru of healers, May I establish all wandering beings without a single exception in that very state. Through this merit, may all attain omniscience and conquer the enemy wrong action. May all be freed from samsara's ocean and its pounding waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Just as the Bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience, and Samantabhadra too, all these merits now I dedicate to training and following in their footsteps. Just as the victorious Buddhas of past, present, and future praise dedication as supreme, so now I dedicate all these roots of virtue so that all beings may perfect good actions.
If you would like to make an offering to make an auspicious connection and support the Master and the Medicine Buddhist sessions, please scan the barcode showing on your screen or contact us via email.
If you would like to offer more extensive prayers for loved ones, offered by the monks and nuns of our lineage, you can request this by making a request and offering. There are 3 streams in which to request these prayers, either through a puja, specifically requesting a Medicine Buddha healing session, or requesting bardo prayers for the deceased.
Our next monthly virtual Compassionately Caring session on Zoom will be on Sunday, February the 15th at 8 a.m. Our hope is that these monthly sessions will provide a safe place of refuge for conversation, learning, connection, and sharing. It's a way of supporting each other as we journey on the path of caring for others. This is a place to revisit our experiences and have some of the difficult conversations around compassion, kindness, self-awareness, vulnerability, loss, grief, and the challenges that we encounter. Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering has expressed his wish that we provide this for our students and our caregivers. He requested our Noble Living, Noble Caring, Dying team to create such a platform on Zoom for the Sangha. In this community of care, we hope to share, support, and guide each other, providing tools and methods, as well as a culture of caring for ourselves while caring for others. Join us and experience the kindness and the love of being part of a shared, compassionately caring community. We have a very special offering on our next session, a very, very special guest, Rhonda Lopresti. She is an end-of-life coach, a home funeral guide, and the founder of Peacefully Prepared. She is the evolver of the Spiritual Care Directive. It's a signature 10-part process that supports Vajrayana practitioners in clarifying end-of-life wishes. And this is spiritual support and practice preferences for the time of dying and the days following death. She's a practitioner of Tibetan Buddhism. She has studied under Tulku Migmar Rinpoche for nearly 4 decades. She's a board member and volunteer member of Rangjang Yeshe Gamde, California. And she has taught Writing Your Spiritual Care Directive, a Buddhist plan for the time of dying, through multi-week courses and intensives, including various 1-hour talks at Gamde, California, and Tara Mandala in Colorado. I have taken her course. It is extraordinary. So please join us in the Spiritual Care Directive, a Buddhist plan for the time of dying. This is a very compassionate, practical teaching for Vajrayana practitioners who wish to bring the Dharma more consciously into the realities of illness, active dying, the moment of death, and the 49 days that follow. This offering supports practitioners in creating clear, written guidance so that loved ones and Sangha can protect supportive conditions, reduce confusion, and uphold what matters. Participants will learn how to communicate their spiritual wishes with kindness and clarity, including practice preferences, environmental supports, who to contact, what to avoid, and how to guide the atmosphere of the dying space. This directive becomes both a personal preparation and an act of kindness for others, helping reduce decision burden, stress, conflict, and uncertainty for family and the spiritual community at the time of death. With the gathered wisdom of those attending the sessions, we can support each other with compassion, love, kindness, guidance, and caring. So stay tuned for this special email invitation. For all the activities of Kapyan Pachak Rinpoche, please visit Samye Institute.
Medicine Buddha Day falls on the 8th day of the lunar month. The next month's Medicine Buddha Day will fall on Tuesday, February 24th. We will send out advance notification via the Sami Institute email. Please register and sign up if you do not already receive these notifications.
There is an intensive and extensive 1 to 6 week in-person summer immersion program starting June 15th and running until July 24th called the Buddhist Arts and Sciences 2026. Lama Tulku Migmar Tsering and the Noble Living, Noble Caring, Noble Dying team and many wonderful skilled and learned facilitators will be there. This program is being offered under the direction of Peter Woods at Samye Hermitage, New York this summer. So please join us, visit the website, enroll for a week or for the full program in this wonderful offering, and join our beloved master and qualified facilitators. We hope very much to see you there.
And thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you find these sessions beneficial. Thank you for making the time. Be well. Take good care.
So much.
You, Tukula.
Thank you, everyone.
Tujenan,
Thank you.
Tukulen.
Gracias, Tulku.
Gracias,
Gracias,
Tulku.
Andrea. Gracias, Sani.
Thank you, Andrea,
Victoria.
Anila.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
You
all.
too.
Take care, everyone. Take care.
Take care.
Be healthy.
Okay. Thank you.